Welcome to, I guess, part two of the day number, another video. This is, it's the second trade recap of the day. Today is Wednesday. We had FOMC today. And I wanted to give you all a rundown. I said earlier, if I did take any trades later on, I would give you all a separate recap. That's exactly what we're doing. That's exactly what we did. So today I did paper trade the second half of the day. I was already down on my other account, so I did not want to continue to put risk on the table. So I did end up paper trading FOMC. Honestly, we caught a very nice trade. Kind of sucks because this is what we were looking for going into the morning. So knowing that I wasn't able to capitalize on it then, but definitely a lesson in it, and I want to get into all of that. So first of all, my bias going into this entire day, I wanted to see sell side. I wanted to see short for this exact reason. So coming into the morning, we were like right here, pulling back into this 6 hour. Where's the thing at? Right here. We're pulling back into the 6 hour. We had a change in the state that we were respecting, and we also had already filled the 5 hour. I wanted to see a rollover into all this sell side. That's what I was looking for coming into the morning. Keep that in mind. If y'all watched the trade recap from this morning, I will see that I did get chopped up and stopped out. Long story short with that. But so yeah, that was what I wanted to see coming into the morning. Ended up taking this short right here. Did not work. It failed us. That's gone. Watch the other trade recap if you want to hear me talk about it more in depth. But coming into the afternoon, I was really just neutral, waiting to see what we would do. As y'all saw, 2 o'clock, put in this data high right here. We swept the data high. We still had the data low beneath us. And then once we got this 5, so look, we had the data low beneath us. We also put in this 2 minute imbalance, or like a 1 minute. Put in some fair value gap. All right, this very small 4 minute we did put in right here. ES had a larger one. I'll show y'all. Right here, it was a larger 3 minute. That's what it was. 3 minute ES I put in. 4 minute respected it. Got a very good reaction on the 1 minute as well. I will show y'all right there. V shape on the 1 minute inversion. Same over here. And that is exactly what I executed on. Once we got this inversion for value gap right here, ended up taking the short. We were getting some displacement, even on the 30-second as well. Once we got that, plus the change in the state, after tapping the higher time frame imbalance, that's when I went on short. My fill was down here. My initial stop was at this high right here. I didn't really want to see us come above that. And I was targeting all of that same exact sell side that I was looking for earlier on the day. And as y'all can see, literally flooded through. Ended up stopping the rest of my contracts out at break even, but I ended up securing a lot of profit with this. Very simple, the exact model that I wanted to see from earlier in the day. We had the 5 minute change in the state, pull back into the 3 minute, pull back into the 1 minute, respected it, V shape, very clean, took off a partial at the data low. Then from there, I let the runners ride to what I wanted to see for the rest of from earlier in the morning. We have relative equal lows, previous day low. There's a whole bunch of sell side, honestly. Wanted to see us continue just to fill this imbalance. I was untapped as well. And we did all that. Yeah, that was basically that. How I managed this position actually was, I'll show y'all. Once we got this tap of the 1 minute, I trailed my partial that I wanted to close at. I had a partial, so I set a buy limit to where I wanted to set that at, to above this high, because I figured if we continue to respect this imbalance and this change in the state, we're going to continue to sell off, and I want to capitalize and make as much profit as I can. So I didn't want to close right there. So I moved the take profit level 2 right above this high right here. I had the limit set, and as y'all can see, I ended up getting a hit. But before, since I did manage it the way that I did, on another day, or if another opportunity were to come in, yeah, I do want to take a partial right here. But since we had this internal sell mod, I was like, I might as well just use it as like a stop loss in a way, because if it does get hit, it closes. But if it doesn't, then I'm going to make more profit. That was kind of my thought process behind that, and why I took this partial right here where I did. But yeah, that was the trade I took today. Very simple, exactly what I wanted to see from the morning. So pretty disappointing that I wasn't able to capitalize on that from the morning on my actual accounts. But you know, it is what it is. You live and you learn. I think going forward, FOMC days, I definitely just want to manage them better. In terms of just the risk I put on, the amount of trades I took. I took like 5 trades today. Definitely shouldn't have taken that much this morning. On my actual accounts, not even just paper trading. So I should have definitely waited. And yeah, I already knew this though. FOMC usually 2:30, 2:45. That is when you look to see a move after you have the 2:30 news and 2 p.m. So this is all stuff that I kind of just needed a refresher on. I guess the market had to just I had to touch the fire one more time to really understand it. But I'm glad I was able to learn. I'm glad I was able to have this day to kind of shake me up and I guess just reality check me in a way, show me that, you know, I still have flaws and I am still human and I still have places I need to improve on. And this was a perfect example today. Your bias can be correct, but if the market doesn't want to move at that time, the market's not going to move. So coming from this morning, I definitely want to just be better at walking away. You know, it always, it's cheaper to walk away. It's always cheaper to walk away. Yeah, you might think that you can make your money back, but 9 times out of 10, you're not. If you get lucky, you get lucky, but a lot of the time you won't make your money back. So it is just cheaper to walk away and take whatever loss you already have taken. And I should have done that today. Should have done that today. I missed out on, you know, 2 trades prior to the trades I did take. So that was a whole nother thing I should have expected as well. And just waiting for my setups, waiting for what, you know, the market needs to tell me, being fully patient and really understanding that the market's going to show its hand when it's supposed to, and you need to just wait for that. So also that I learned that I just noted from today, and I will look to do better on going into the rest of the week. Hopefully we can still. So right now, after yesterday, I was in profit on the week. Today, put us back and draw down slightly. I didn't make more yesterday than I lost today, but I'm not. We're small in profit on the week. I'm only up like per account. I'm probably up like $800 per account on the week now, so it's nothing crazy. About break even on the week now. So hopefully we can end the week second half strong. NFP this Friday, and hopefully we can capitalize. Yeah, that's everything I wanted to say though. Discord in the list description. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope y'all learned from me. And yeah, I will catch you on the next one. Peace out.